Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back for another video this week. This one, you kind of get a 2-for-1 because I decorated some candle holders and then I also made a wall plaque for the candle holders. And it is fully mountable, and you'll see in the video how these came together. I actually was going to make a different DIY this week, but could not get all of the materials that I needed. And so this one kind of came just off the top of my dome and it actually came together really nicely and they look really pretty on the wall. I put them in a place where they are probably not going to stay because I just wanted to give you guys the visual of how they look on a wall, but they're really pretty and it would be really nice in an area more so like a dining room instead of like a bedroom, to be honest, unless you want that vibe and atmosphere in the room too. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy the video and I'll see you at the end. So we're gonna just start by adding a little bit of design to each of the candle holders. We're gonna take our Mod Podge and mix it with glitter, and you're just going to take your foam brush and apply a layer of the Mod Podge and glitter to your candle holder. I did 3 different colors of glitter, and then I tried out a technique using these like little mini stones or rocks that I got from Target. They were in the dollar section as well because I wanted to see how that application would look. There's the little fine sand and it was really pretty. I want to try using this again. I did end up going back in and doing a second coat, and here are all of the glasses once they were covered. So I found these plaques at the Dollar Tree and they were really cute, but I did want to repurpose them. They were very easy to take apart. The glue was not very sturdy, so I just pried them apart and then lined them up to see how they would look, and ended up using a mixture of E6000 and hot glue so that it would be way more sturdy than what I assume was just hot glue that they may have used to make them. And this way it would actually hold a tighter seal for when I go ahead and apply it to be able to hang to the wall. Now you can also go ahead and apply like a couple of nails in the back of the plaque once you get them glued together, if you just want to make sure that the hold is completely secure. But I think because we're not putting anything too heavy on these plaques, the mixture of the E6000 and the hot glue will work out just fine. So you just go ahead, put them on the table, make sure they're even, take off any excess glue. And then, like I said, this is me evening them out to make sure that they are not going to be leaning any type of way. And then I just repeated that whole process on the second plaque as well. So once the spray paint was completely dry, I did not like how I could still see the word free showing through the spray paint. So I took some leftover marble contact paper and used it to cover the shelf. It added a little bit more glam to the shelf instead of it just being completely silver, and it completely hid what I could still see of the glitter free showing. Now, if you wanted to skip this step, what I would suggest is that you take the time to scrape off the glitter from the word free on the shelf. That way, when you spray paint it, it'll be smooth and you won't be able to see that through. The marble adds a really pretty element to the design, and I will suggest that if you are going to be hanging these up higher than eye level, to cover the whole entire plaque, including the bottom. Now, I could still see some of the glue from where I glued the plaque to the base, so I took this diamond wrap that I had left over from a previous project and just wrapped it around, and it completely hid any of the remaining glue that I could see. And just for a tighter hole, I made sure to be very accurate with adding my hot glue to the front stones so that you would not be able to see hot glue seeping through. Take your time and be deliberate with your application, and it will add a nice bling to the project. Now, for the wall mounts, I actually could not find these in the Dollar Tree. They didn't carry it in the picture hanging kit that they have, but I had a few old frames that I was able to remove these from, and I just applied them to the back of the plaques using, again, the mixture of E6000 and hot glue for added security. And you will just leave these to dry. I applied the E6000 to the actual wall mount, pressed it on, making sure it was even, and then I covered both ends with the hot glue gun. Repeat with the second wall mount, and then get ready to add your candle holders. So for one of the last steps of the project, I did actually hot glue the candle holders onto the plaque because I wanted a little bit more stability, and I didn't want them to have the option of just falling off if, something was to happen with the plaques. So I just added a little bit of hot glue to the bottom of each of the 4 candle holders and mounted them on opposite ends for a little bit more evening out stability. And then I just went ahead and hung them on the wall. And here's your final result once they're mounted. They are so pretty, and I love how they shine with the silver metallic spray. Now, also, if you wanted to customize these, if you want to give them away as gifts, you could add monogrammed initials to the middle of the plaque, or you could add a stencil art of some kind, something to customize it and make it for a specific person. But I liked these because I'm going to end up hanging them in my dining room area, and I wanted them to just be something that'll add a little bit more light to the area. But for the demonstration of showing them on the wall, I did hang them in my room next to my world map, and they are just really pretty. I like how the candle holders came out with the glitter on them, And once I add candles to them, whether they are real candles or LED, it'll just make the sparkle like stand out even more. They're so cute. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun to be really creative just off the cuff this week and come up with something that I did not intend to originally make. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. One thing I will say, when I went to mount them on the wall, they were a little bottom heavy. Sorry, I'm looking up at them now, but they were a little bottom heavy. And so I actually just went ahead and I had these little foam squares that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I just used one to mount it on the top portion of the back of the wall mount, and it, as you can see in the video, it will completely mount it and make it level. So that way you don't have it leaning or hanging and tilting downwards like it was. I didn't record that part, but that was something I wanted to make sure I mentioned in this out piece. So, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys decide to make this project, please tag me on Instagram at haiku_creations. Make sure that you're still checking out my homegirl, Stephanie. She is the one who's behind the beats that I use on my videos. And I'm actually thinking about doing like a creator of the week. If you guys think that's a good idea or have any creators that you want to suggest, let me know. I might start like inserting maybe their page and their info at the end of the videos, or I may just go ahead and do it as a highlight on my Instagram page, because I'm all about other creators doing what they love and getting some notoriety for it, because I know it's hard for us creators out here. So I thank you guys for joining me with this video this week. Remember that wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you guys are having a great week, and I hope that you guys always keep creating. All right, I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, guys.